Hello everyone, this is Red Raider Reloading. Just thought I'd make a quick video about my first National Bench Rest Sanction match this weekend. I only shot the light varmint. I mean, I could have stayed for the heavy varmint, but the way that I was shooting, I didn't figure there was any reason to waste any more bullets and what have you. But overall, it was a great experience. I'm gonna turn this camera around and show you my groups and tell you kind of what I was thinking whenever I was going through the process of trying to digest the wind flow and the wind current and when to pull the trigger, what have you. But I'm going to turn this thing around and kind of explain my targets. Okay, on target one here, I come down here to shoot a sighter to see what the wind current was doing to my bullet. So I put my crosshair about right in here and it dropped to the lower right. So I went up for score, or not up for score, but anything below this line is all your sighters. Once you go up here, you can come back down here, but once you start getting some good groups, you don't need to continue to shoot down here. You need to try to go up for score. But anyhow, I lined up, normally the way I line up my crosshair is put the dot right in here, and then I put my vertical crosshair somewhere in that area is what I've been doing, and it seems to be working. But there's still a lot of learning I need to do. But anyhow, I shot my two sighters and I went up here for score. And again, I was put my crosshair, my vertical crosshair here, and my dot here. And then when you're shooting for shooting for groups, and especially on competition day, they have a mirage board out here that's got like 4 or 5 fairly thick, broad black lines. And I normally try to set my horizontal crosshair along one of those lines to help me line up, especially if you got a stale mirage where the wind's not blowing. That'll help you kind of fine tune your aim point, because at least you know if you line up at the top with one crosshair and another one through here, once it snaps back in place, you're actually aiming finer than what it looks like in the scope. So that was overall my first best group. It was 275. After the first relay, I was in 15th place, which I was kind of happy for, but I knew I still had to hold it together for 4 more groups. The second group went to hell in a handbasket. Couldn't hold it together. Again, I cleaned my barrel and I shot 2 shots to foul it. And if I just wished I'd have moved up here, because I mean, those are 2 bullet holes in the same hole. So I come up here, and this one here was my first shot. And I guess apparently I must have missed the wind call, because my second shot flew out to the right. So then I knew right then I was pretty much screwed unless I could get all of my bullets up in this area to close the gap for my MOA. But you know, the other 3 just grouped right in there. So I was pretty much done for it today. I knew with the .8 that I wasn't gonna place very well. But it wasn't all about placing, and where I place is about the learning, the friends that I met, and the knowledge that I got to pick through those guys and talk to. And again, come back down here, as you can see, on both times I come out, and after I cleaned my rifle, got 2 bullet holes in the same hole. But then when I come up here for score and tried to really start watching the wind flags, it just went to hell. You know, trying to read the wind like it is and trying to shoot at the exact same moment or in that same wind value is a whole lot tougher than what I thought it would be. Sorry, that was the wrong target. Then on this one here, the wind had picked up. I was trying to make another scope adjustment in my crosshair, but figuring, well, if I aim here, where's my bullet gonna fly to? Well, the first one was here, and then the second one, I caught a heavy wind gust that blew it outside the line. But luckily, it wasn't up here. So once you're shooting for score and you shoot outside the target area, say if your bullet landed here, you automatically get an inch penalty on top of, I think on top of what what your MOA is here. So there was an individual that shot out here, and that's what ended up giving him last place and not me. But overall, decent day for me, I guess. Other guys would say, man, my horribly sucked on, if they were shooting at this, and man, I'm just going to give my rifle away. But, it was a learning process for me, so it was a lot of fun. But on this target here, I did actually come down and make a scope adjustment. I was aiming like I normally would right through here. Shot here. So I put my crosshairs here, drug the dot back over here. So I lined up on the crosshair and I got these 2 shots. So now, you only got 7 minutes to fire your 5 rounds and your sighters, depending on how many sighters you're going to shoot. But you got 7 minutes from the time that they tell you to go to the time they call ceasefire. So, I was kind of rushing it in a sense. But again, I hit, after my scope adjustment, I was trying to aim here. And just, again, I missed a wind call here, or that's about all I could say. I mean, I've been getting 3 or 4 shots together and then one out the back end or the top end. So it had to have been a wind call. I'm not going to say it wasn't me, but, if I missed a wind call, yeah, that's inadvertently going to affect how it's going to show up on the paper down range. But overall, it wasn't a bad day. I really enjoyed it. It was a great learning experience. So I'll just keep practicing and hoping next year that I'll place better than 28th or 29th. I think there was 28 people, so I placed 27th. But like I say, that doesn't matter. I'm out there to the camaraderie, the bantering between all the shooters out there, and just bettering myself each and every time that I go out. Because I'm not traveling. I'm not going to try to make the National Rifle Associate or National Benchrest Shooters Association Hall of Fame. I'm out there for fun. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all coming by and listening to me banter and stumble over my words about what I'm going to say. But I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.